All right. Welcome to My Kind of Combo. I am your host, Chris.
I don't know what was like the wait for that, but I'm your host, Kim.
And I'm the hostess, Criss Cross.
I guess it was just for effect.
It was effect. And I was waiting. And I was like, what are we doing? We all right? Okay. All right.
Well, welcome to all our listeners as usual, and to our new listeners. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
Thank you for listening. As you know, we have some social media, so if you want more content, definitely follow us there. Again, I know we've been saying it. We are working on some stuff, guys. But life be lifing. So, hopefully soon we can drop that stuff, but we really appreciate your patience. So we're gonna head it right into our topics for today. One of my lovely ladies want to go first? Okay, so I'll go first.
It just kind of happened that way.
Yeah,
the info wasn't infoing a speedylicious.
It's all right. I picked the long straw on this one. It's all right. It's okay.
I mean, you usually do pick the long straw. I mean, if you want to give me another 30, 40 seconds, I got you.
No, it's okay. I got this. All right. So, usually in the morning when I'm listening to the radio,
period.
That's how it goes. I usually listen to WBLS in the morning. It's usually the
106.7.
Yeah, no, not 106.7. It's
you said 107.5.
It's 107.5 WBLS.
You see, it was one of those. It's 10 something.
And usually they have the Steve Harvey show on there. So this guy wrote in, and he was saying, this is basically what he was saying. The man has been with his girlfriend for 2 years.
All right.
And she's 80% perfect, right?
Oh boy!
With the 20%,
what's the 20% that you're making in the deal breaker?
She's great at everything.
She got ugly feet, huh?
Probably.
Yo, feet is a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker.
I don't like feet. I don't even like my feet, so we're not even going there. Go ahead.
Topic to come back to at some point. She's great at everything but sex. And he is having sex with someone who's got the good. So he's stepping out the relationship with someone else who's giving him great sex. Here's his dilemma. This is why he's writing in. He wants to get married.
To which one?
Should he marry for love or for sex? What do you guys think?
Oh my God.
The look on your face.
Because first and foremost, I think the fuck not.
Who do you choose? Because any way you put it, someone's gonna be mad,
right?
One of these girls is gonna be mad, and if the side chick doesn't know she the side chick,
yeah, that wasn't because it was a quick message. Just wasn't even a long message.
We don't know
that. All we know is he's been with the girlfriend for 2 years.
Right. We don't know how long he been messing with the side chick, but he's getting the good from somebody else when he could have been teaching his woman at home how to suck it correctly.
Preach.
I mean,
preach, because
you ain't wrong.
No, absolutely not. Because when you got a person and you should teach your person. You should want to experience new things with your person. And I feel that there's always something in the sexual realm that you want to experiment with, whatever.
Right.
For me, I'm not putting on a furry costume.
She's like, I'm not that exotic.
No.
I'm not that exotic.
I'll try other shit, but you got to step out the relationship because she's not good at sex, and then you want to get married, and it's do I get married for lust or do I get married for love? So when you think about it, you have that 0.00001 chance of marrying this person with the fire vagina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And her turning out to have turn around and be the whole 100.
Right.
but
Right.
you also have that chance. You have a higher chance of your partner, who is the 80% already, feeling comfortable to say, hey, I want to try these things out. I think this would make our relationship spontaneous.
Right.
But I think that you shouldn't marry either of them.
I think, look, I agree with you in that aspect that, you know, he don't deserve to be with anybody. Because if you're going to step out of your relationship, when you've been in this relationship religiously for 2 years, you couldn't even tell that girl that you quote unquote love, hey, can we try something new? Like
why
come
stick
on.
it out for 2 years if sex is important?
Physical attraction is important.
And in relationships, right? Physical attraction, but even though sometimes physical attraction could also just be inner, right?
Correct.
It doesn't always mean it's physical, but
Right.
you stuck it out with her for 2 years because you said she's 80% perfect in your book except for the sex. So basically, if she had bomb sex, it would be 100%. Right? That's the only thing that's holding her back. So what have you done to get her, or tried with her to get her to at least please you the way you want to be pleased?
Right.
Now, it's a difference if you tried and she refused whatsoever, or she tried and she wasn't getting it, but she
Right.
was trying. You know what I'm saying?
I also want to know what his definition of whack sex is. Because it could be as simple as she don't have lockjaw, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
She
or
gets tired.
you know, yeah, or she can't arch or whatever, you know what I'm saying. It's all teachable things. And if you really loved her, in my opinion, this would have been a conversation a long time ago, and it would have been worked on together. But you already made the conscious decision to split yourself in half because you wanted bomb.com.
Right. And on top of that, I don't even know how you can consider this chick that you are having. There's probably
Wife
nothing
material.
against her, but all you saying is she got bomb sex. You have not said anything outside of, oh yeah, she's 80% perfect or she's 100% perfect. All you're saying is she's the 20% you're missing from the 80.
Right.
But you're just contemplating. You're even just trying to say that she's even an option to marry.
Right.
So your whole thing to put a ring on it is either I take the perfect chick with the worst sex, or the chick that's giving great sex but you know nothing else about her.
Right.
And she can even do half of what the 80% chick who's gone 2 years with your ass to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Excuse my
and
French,
for all
but
you
I'm
know,
like,
she got syphilitis.
Hello, and you just passing it. The thing
for
is,
all you know, she's probably
you
kicking it with how many other people?
right, and you kicking it with your girl.
And you want a
not good
rotation.
sex with her, and then what are you telling her? You gonna go meet up with her after work? You have your bomb sex and then go back home?
I doubt Sister Soldier, who's 80%, even knows about side check.
Correct.
Nah.
But side check probably knows about Sister Soldier because she not getting the nighttime morning routine.
Maybe.
And
I
not
don't
for
know.
nothing, I don't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because not for nothing either is, where's 80% baby girl at? Because what are you doing to please her?
So if the sex to you is bad, is she not also getting good sex? Because if you ain't giving it to her good, how is she gonna give you exactly what?
Because for all you know, you got bad dick.
Hello.
Right? She's probably giving you the same energy you give a hug, which ain't up there.
100%.
Right. I'm not finna do a split on nothing like that if you being whacked too.
Right. Like there was no explanation because it was very minimal, but I was like, I just couldn't understand how you could even consider this other person, regardless if she knows about the other chick, the main chick or not. It doesn't matter. Like, she's got good sex, and that factors her to be a wife for you compared to your girl who's got everything going on for her,
Right.
but the sex.
Right.
Why did you stick it out with her
for all this time? That's over 600 days you spent with this person, and you did not feel that you had enough energy to like talk to them.
But like Criss Cross said, yeah, communication.
Right.
Come on.
Communication.
Right. Because like there's no way in those 2 years you didn't say, hey, you want to try I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or,
Right.
You
look,
wanna,
the same
like,
way you
and
don't
boy-
like they cooking is the same way you could have said, let's try
Right.
something new.
Yes.
Because if you said, hey, just so you know, I don't like chicken.
Right.
Hey, just so you know, let's try something different.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Exactly.
Absolutely.
I communicate.
Because guys are dumb and they be like,
Right.
they'll grab a scoop of ice cream and they're like,
No lie, but like, if I want to try something new, I want to communicate that effectively. I want
Right.
them to know, like, hey, let's just give this a try. If it don't work, but let's try it out. Or hey, I want you to do this better. Do it like this, maybe like that, maybe, you know what I'm saying? If you're not doing that with your girl, then I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
And honestly, I hope she heard this message and she turned around and realized it was her and said, you know what? I don't want you, because the fact that you got to step out on me for something you could have talked to me about,
Correct.
you could go.
You could go 100%.
You can go. You could take that swing
100.
and walk out, because I'm over it. So yeah, I just wanted to get your opinion on that.
That's my opinion.
Because I just think it's crazy how back in the day marriage was like, you know, hey, about the person. Now it's about, and I'm not saying sex isn't important, but the fact that she has everything for him and that's still not enough for him to even consider marrying her.
how you know she want to marry your
Right.
busted ass?
Right.
Like, that wasn't enough for marriage.
Right.
And turning around and looking at somebody else who's giving you what you feel you're getting enough of and considering them for marriage is wild, without knowing if they're even capable to hold a torch to what you have.
Right.
So let us know, guys. What did you think about this? Do you think he should make a choice? Should he pick the 80% or the 20%? This kind of sounds like, you know, like Tyler Perry's what was it?
Why did I get married?
Yeah, why did I get married? The 20-80 rule.
Yes.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So, do you think he should choose his 80 or his 20? Or do you think he should, like Criss Cross was saying earlier, maybe he should just dump both of them and start fresh and maybe find the one that gives him the full 100? Or maybe he should just make a choice? What do you think? Even if that, I feel bad for Sister Soldier, because I feel like
She just wasted 2 years.
she's wasting her time. But let us know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll love to hear what your thoughts are on this.
Yes.
All right, so who's up next?
I'll go.
Go.
So we're going to head into the MCU a little bit here, but we're going to go a little comic book wise. Now, you guys may have not known, but you've seen Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Our little Miss Marvel. She's made a huge splash on the screen and in the Marvels. You know, it's about to be a big thing, Miss Marvel. We're hoping for season 2, this, then the third. So in the comics, she has been in the comics for a minute. A couple of years. Not, nothing too crazy. She's considered new because Miss Marvel used to be Carol Danvers and then it was changed to Captain Marvel. Whole big thing. Right. Do you know that Kamala Khan in the comics was killed? She was
What?
killed off.
No, I hadn't read the comics on Miss Marvel at all, I'll be honest. But no, I had no idea.
I know all the like everybody was just like slapping their knees. What?
Yes.
You know, it's crazy because not a lot of people were fans
Of her.
of the movie, the Marvels. But then, like, there is, I don't know if it's because now people are really starting to sit back and watch it, but it's actually, I
not
enjoyed
bad.
it.
I enjoyed
I've
it.
watched it like several times.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but I mean, I understand the villain wasn't villaining. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't.
Villaining.
She wasn't a strong enough villain in my book. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I seen her and I was like, okay, she a bad chick, I guess, but she ain't bad enough for me not to go slap her into her next life. But you know what I'm saying?
right.
I didn't feel like she was a strong enough villain compared to some other ones we've seen. But I was like, okay, we needed another one. But I thought the movie was still good.
Yes.
But to hear that she died, she's so young.
She's been killed in the comics. Quote unquote, she is supposed to be resurrected. Quote unquote. So she has been killed in the comics while fighting a supervillain. Okay. The rumor now this is still just rumor, is that Kevin Feige was the one who told them kill her off.
Shut up.
Oh, in the comic?
In the comic.
Why?
This is the rumor report. Okay? I hope that's not trademarked. But
this is for educational purposes.
So they have been killed, and they're saying, oh, it could have been a huge movie opportunity.
No. No, they literally just came out with a show with her.
Yep.
She still has so much growing to do. They're about to form a whole team with her.
Yeah.
I think it's like the new Avengers or something like
Yes.
that. And because it was spoiler alert, if no one saw the end.
Oh, yes.
The Marvels. My bad. Spoiler alert. They're creating a new team. And so, what do you mean? So I guess they're preparing people in the comics for reality.
So,
But
okay.
she's so young.
So
She's a
they
kid.
did say this in the show too. The reason they're killing her off is to bring her back as a mutant. To bring back X-Men. Oh, yeah. Now, I've already touched about X-Men already. So, look at y'all. Both of y'all.
Still here.
Does
Sure.
X-Men need more people right now?
It needs us. It needs us.
The
Right,
whole
I
roster of X-Men right now is just bonkers. If you're going from
I mean,
X-Force to everything else,
I
it's
thought
just...
they were resetting the X-Men, to be honest with you, because
with 97, it's about to be canon.
okay, but I thought they were resetting because we just had the whole, James McAvoy's version of of everybody. I don't see them coming back.
Right.
Old Man Logan.
And the only one, and old man, and
Spicy
Logan is
Logan.
coming back in
And
Deadpool
as
and
young.
Logan
I
and
know.
Wolverine, and he's coming back. So I don't even know where that fits
Where
in
that fits in the
between
timeline.
The timeline.
I know.
I think he's a different universe. In all
Right.
honesty,
It's all going to be
Is it
different
gonna be a different
multiverses.
Earth?
Yeah.
It's a different
definitely. But I don't know how they're going to bring back anybody else because they're already trying to bring back the Beast. He was in
I'm so
the Marvels.
excited about that.
And
love
that's
it.
Kelsey
Spoiler alert.
Grammer's again. Spoiler alert. Kelsey Grammer's
Beast.
the Beast. He's coming back. They brought him in,
It's
and
the
I was
suit
just
for
like,
me.
it was the look for me. I was like, is that my Beast?
When he would lower his glasses.
Oh my goodness. Where does that fit in? So I thought they were redoing. So now at this point, I'm thinking it's just multiverses of X-Men.
Yeah.
So you're going to kill Kamala, bring her back as an X-Men. They don't need no more mutants. If you're going to bring mutants, bring some mutants we haven't seen in a while, You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, bring some other mutants. New mutants at that, but don't kill off a main character to bring her back as a mutant. Now she gonna be a secondary character. She don't need to be first no more,
Right, because we have a first round roster.
right?
And with 97, which I have watched at this point, is absolutely amazing. And the things that they are doing that might become canon, who haven't, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. But to bring in another mutant, she's definitely not a front runner.
Yeah,
She would be considered a total back runner. But now my question is, do you think now they're bringing all of these people back to quote unquote be mutants? Yes.
And
But what powers is everybody
In
gonna
what
have?
way?
It's
Like,
like
who's
Daredevil. Daredevil. We're talking about Echo.
No, they can't do that to
talking
Daredevil.
okay. I still have to see. Echo just got her powers like at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Spoiler alert.
Everybody
So sorry.
mad as hell.
If you haven't watched Echo. All right, so I gotta tell y'all. Literally, I have to tell you guys. I binged from. I was so behind on all of my Marvel. I was watching so many other things, and I was like, all right, I ain't got nothing to watch. Let me get into these TV shows and movies I've been missing. And I took a week, y'all, and just binged everything.
That was a crazy
That
week.
was a hard week.
From
yo.
from Hawkeye. That's how much I was missing from Hawkeye's episodes, and I went in order, y'all. I went in order. So I hit,
of release in order of release.
Of release. I hit Hawkeye. I hit She-Hulk.
Wasn't there one you watched like 3 times because you kept doing stuff?
Oh yeah. Which one was that? It wasn't She-Hulk. It was that wolf one.
Oh, Werewolf at Night.
Werewolf at Night.
Yeah.
And Moon
Knight.
Moon Knight.
Oh,
Him too.
I
I had
watched
to
that,
go
yeah.
back a couple times too because I was like, oh damn, I missed it. So
I watched it when it first came out.
I
Yeah.
am a lot. I multitask. I be watching and doing other stuff. So I be keeping myself going. I watched that. And then I came to the last thing, which was Echo. So I had to go through Miss Marvel because I didn't watch her season either. I watched. There was a movie in between there Guardians of the Galaxy. I had to watch that.
Yeah.
And there, whatever they threw at me, I watched, and I was like, I didn't catch all the way up. Because I want to prepare myself for when Daredevil comes back. You know what I'm saying? Because Daredevil is my ish. I'm sorry. I can't wait. I'm with Criss Cross when they get Jessica Jones back. I don't care what nobody else says.
Yes.
Fight us in the comments. I loved Jessica Jones. First season will always be my favorite. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I don't care what y'all say. I loved it. Anyway, so I had to catch up because I don't know where they're going with this phase. And I was like, I'm going to do everything. And here we are at Echo. Guys, it takes a minute to really get into Echo, but she in the end doesn't get her quote unquote powers until towards the end of the season, the series. I don't know if they're bringing out Echo 2. I'm not sure where they're going with this character, but to turn around and talk about how you are going to make her an X-Men because all of a sudden she blossomed with some powers. Come on now. This is just disrespectful at this point. Like, what are they doing with this phase? I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like they came out with such a great phase and everything melded so well together right up until Endgame, and then they completely forgot that Marvel's continuing as an overhead branch, and now we got to keep going with momentum, and thought, a lot of them have left the universe, so we got to keep going, but we're going to pretend like there are other multiverses, so we have to open that up and continue. And hot mess express, because now I don't even know what I'm watching, and now you're making me want to turn and look at DC like,
so how y'all
God.
doing?
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because as y'all know, and if you don't know, please listen to previous episodes, I'm not a fan of DC's movies live action. I'm not the biggest fan. Don't get me wrong. Aquaman did its thing. Aquaman 2, but if I had to choose between Marvel and DC, I'm going Marvel. But now Marvel, you kind of
We falling off the boat a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of questioning what's happening here. What's going on?
It's that I know they're supposed to come out with. If you don't know now, you'll know. Spoiler alert: the young ones are coming out as the Young Avengers. That's who they're supposed to be. Ironheart.
Bring Teen Titans back.
Yeah, we were on the same wavelength. But that's DC. That's why.
Yeah. So all of these new ones that with Peter are going to be the Young Avengers. Okay, where are we going with these Young Avengers? Who knows? Who really knows? But it's also, we're very mutant based right now, especially with Deadpool and Wolverine coming out. That's going to be a very interesting. It's just interesting to see where things. I am very confused about this phase as well. Not even just an animated, but with live action. I don't get it.
Yeah, especially like where it's going, because with the new lineup, we have Deadpool and Wolverine coming out. Then I know towards the end of the year we have the Coven of Agatha.
Yes,
coming out, which I'm kind of like, okay, where the hell does that fit in? Even though I am excited about that, but I am also concerned, like, what is the purpose of this? Where
we
are
have
we going
Blade coming out soon.
Oh my gosh, Mahershala Ali, let's go.
Also, it has been confirmed that Michael B. Jordan is in Blade.
Okay, all right.
I gotta watch it.
No. Okay, here is why I'm not happy about this. No.
Who is he playing?
Sorry,
I don't know.
I cannot be happy about this.
It better be Blade.
No.
He's not Blade.
No,
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala. Sorry.
Mahershala Ali is Blade. He's gonna play an amazing Blade. Amazing.
Yes.
Ryan Coogler. I'm saying his name wrong. So Coogler is doing an amazing job.
Of course. I mean, hands down. Have you seen Wakanda?
Exactly. But it's like
No.
Michael B. Jordan.
No.
He's there.
No.
I don't
He's
know
gonna
what
be a
character
sexy
he is.
vampire, y'all. That's all I need to know.
No. Okay. No. Here's what I have nothing against Michael B. Jordan. Okay, B. Jordan. I have nothing against Michael B. Jordan. Nothing whatsoever. That man could walk in this room and we're all melting.
I'm dropping.
Okay,
Done.
we are melting. Okay. But that's not what I'm saying. No, Marvel needs to stop throwing this man around like he don't exist, like a real human being. Here's why I say that: the man showed up in Fantastic Four, garbage. Okay,
Garbage.
straight garbage.
Sorry.
He did. He came in Fantastic Four, the remake, and they disrespected him as Johnny. Okay?
Johnny Storm. And he was
Johnny Storm. They
adopted.
respected him. Yeah. No, I think Sue was adopted.
Oh, no, Sue was adopted.
They changed it, and that was
Yeah.
like, where y'all going with this? All right, so no, disrespectful. And then he came out in Wakanda. I said redemption.
Yes.
Redemption.
100%.
He came out as Killmonger. I was like, yes.
100%.
Here we go. Yes. Then they brought him back and as Killmonger again for the Wakanda. But
and it's just a
spoiler
snippet,
alert,
a
if you
snippet.
ain't seen it, at this point you had to have seen it.
You had to have seen
I
it.
mean, it was like across the board. But, you know, they brought him back. Okay, now you telling me you about to throw this man in Blade as what? He is just, they are just hoeing him around Marvel. They said we just need,
He's just gonna raise up out of the
right, because I would dead be like, didn't I just see you as a Fantastic Four? And then somebody turned around,
I'm done.
Wasn't you
Right.
Killmonger?
I'm done.
Yeah, I would definitely be like tossing him all over the place.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying a dub.
So it's you still gotta love him though. You gotta keep him. In. That's what we're doing. We're keeping him in. We're keeping him there. We're keeping him in the set. We're keeping him completely in the MCU. But we gotta wait and see. I'm guessing to see where that goes. But at this point, I mean, we gotta see where the MCU gets to.
Right.
And we're gonna see what is happening and where they're gonna go further in this. But also, I just wanted to put snippet. Today is 5 years since Avengers Endgame.
Ooh, are you serious?
5 years since Avengers Endgame. And we you got to think about it. It came out in 2019. Today is the anniversary. And
Oh snap!
yeah, today's the anniversary. So definitely
Actual 5
take a while.
years.
It's actual 5 years, you guys, of the snap. Now this is just part 1, not part 2. So,
Mind you, just to touch on that real quick. Marvel, this is how I know you getting crazy, because none of y'all could keep the snap straight.
Ooh, she calling everybody out.
I am. I have to say, binging that whole week of Marvel in a few days.
because you did What If too.
I did What If. I also did what was that other movie? It just hit me and then it flew right out my head. Oh no, I did Loki too. Y'all keep saying that people were snapped for 5 years. Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
5 years. 5
Right.
years was a snap.
Why do we keep forgetting in the time frame that the 5 years has been there? Because there's so many instances of people being snapped and came back 5 years, but then they're still current. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't, you're not keeping your own timeline straight in all of the different shows or
Universes.
movies. It's wild because, like, I know in the Marvels it was Proton, Monica Rambeau, she was snapped.
She
for
was
5
snapped
years.
for 5 years, and then she came back.
Right. But there's an instance in there where it wasn't making sense, and I was just like, something's off here. The snap, they missing. There's something missing. So yeah. So it's it's crazy. I think y'all need to figure it out. Like the snap. Maybe you shouldn't have made it 5 years. 5 years.
We
for
should have
people
made it
to
2
be
years
gone.
or something like that.
Or something. I think also when I was watching the last Spider-Man again,
They keep forgetting that snap too, because they all just continued on where they left off.
right? And that was my issue.
Yes,
Think about it. Yeah,
they
yeah.
all continued where they left off. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna go back to school.
Right.
But you was gone for 5 years,
Right.
dude. Who wasn't snapped? So your whole class was snapped? Like all of them got
No, they weren't. They weren't.
Exactly.
It was. I think it was that movie because I rewatched it recently, and I was like, "Why are we acting as if these kids are back in high school when they were snapped for 5 years? They should have been graduated."
at least some
How
of
do
them.
you reintegrate them back into school? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the way Aunt May was acting, may she rest in peace. Spoiler
if
alert.
you ain't know, now you know.
Spoiler alert. You know what I'm saying? I was like, how y'all gonna act so smooth like these kids ain't been gone for 5 years? Like, what is happening here? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like y'all need to get your snap right
Yeah.
throughout because if y'all gonna keep this storyline for the rest of the future, get it right. All right, get it right. So, or y'all just gonna have to redo the whole cinematic universe again.
Oh my gosh, they can't even do that.
Are you sure? I mean, James Gunn is doing it, and he's doing it at DC.
Well,
He's
we're gonna see. He's wiping it clean. Yeah, but we're gonna see what happens because we
Wash.
honestly don't know.
He's washing it. So, all right, dude.
But
I just don't like the idea of Kamala getting killed.
I
just started to really like her. Let's not just say.
Yeah. So, how do you guys feel about Kamala being X'd out in the comics, and it reportedly being because she wanted her dead? Let us know in the comments. Hit us up to become a mutant for real. Let us know in the comments. Take us up on social media. Let's figure it out.
All right.
It's Criss Cross. So first and foremost, I would like to start by freaking out everyone. April 17th, nobody realized that scientists discovered or are rethinking the inhabitants of the world. And what I mean is, if you look up strange news of 2024, April 17th, 2024, I don't know what I said before. They found a vicious human-eating worm.
No. Negative.
Prehistoric, right? Prehistoric.
Is it alive? That's the question.
No, it was in it's fossilized.
So we not bringing it
ancient predatory worms have. So it says ancient predatory worms have scientists rethinking the history of the life on Earth. Abso-fucking-lutely. Do you want to know why? Because our ancestors were killing them shits so that we could be here today. No. And this is why. See, and everybody thinks I'm bugging that I don't like worms.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, it's already many and fish in the sea. No. Now we got worms in the earth. I can't even
but like if you stay out of the water.
Yeah, no.
But okay,
I mean,
but now we got
water
when you see what?
Y'all's water babies.
I'm a water baby.
I'm not.
Yeah, I told y'all I will drown.
Oh yeah, I will drown as well. Yeah,
it's water.
Yeah.
So you're a water baby.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
what
it means you like the water.
Y'all like water,
but we can't swim.
I just can't swim. Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna just.
It's the sacrifice. Yeah, right. It's the sacrifice. Can I just tell y'all real quick? So Kimberley, this one right here, sent me a video. The funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm. And I was drinking. That's
what you're talking about in the
right. And I was driving, but I just happened to glimpse, and the video had me laughing so hard, I almost drowned while driving, y'all.
Oh my god!
When I tell you,
were
you alone?
Yes.
I almost drowned just drinking something. Okay, because I was laughing so hard that God said, nah.
Chill out.
Chill out. Mm-hmm. And I almost drowned on juice.
Stop.
So, again, can you imagine? And I'm on land. I'm ready to sacrifice myself in the water. And this is happening on land. I couldn't swim because I was already dry.
Right.
Anyway, back to the topic. Go ahead. So, man eating worms that we just gonna scorch the earth. Go ahead. Just point where it is. I'm throwing matches.
Listen to this, right? Active volcano in Antarctica spews tiny crystals of gold worth 6,000 each, right? And it does this a day.
Wait, what?
A tiny volcano.
No.
Giving me
Active
diamonds?
volcano in Antarctica
Okay.
spews $6,000 worth of tiny gold crystals a day. And here we are broke
Yo.
up here. And they got us paying taxes when they can just go to Antarctica and collect that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have to stay broke. My black behind ain't traveling to no cold tundra
No, absolutely. But
to get no gold.
there's the funding that we need, right?
No. There's no sacrifice.
No sacrifice.
There's no sacrifice because I'm not sticking my behind up to no Yeti to go and get some gold.
I am just a Yeti.
Not happening. I'm sorry. There's a limit. I be fighting the snow out here. You want me to fight the snow for real? Because I purposely put myself out there for some gold?
I'm done.
Bro. I'm gonna let somebody else sacrifice themselves for it.
A Florida golden retriever gives birth to a lime green pup.
No.
All right, I'm gonna keep going.
What the?
No.
We just spewing facts.
Wait a minute.
We just spewing facts.
Wait a minute.
How is it lime green?
What to eat?
I don't know. That's not my business.
No, because if it's an alien dog, I'm done with pets.
Oh, if it's like that dog, what's his name? In Marvel.
The cowardly lion? The cowardly dog?
No.
Cowardly lion.
Courage.
Courage. She ain't had not an ounce of courage.
The way she said the
cowardly lion. The cowardly dog. The coward.
Sorry. All right.
Done.
No.
Medical workers ask bike victims to stop bringing snakes to the hospital.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna have to punch you in your face.
I'm sorry, what?
So people that get bit by snakes,
They bring in the snake.
they bring the snake to the hospital. Okay, if the snake is not attached to you,
Why are you bringing the snake? What the snake gonna do?
what they gonna do to the snake?
Oh my God.
This is when, these facts right here make me want to just... You know how the first one was about humanity? It makes you wonder about humanity just a little bit more. You just want to toss the whole of some places away. Just open a hole and just drop it in like it was enough. That was enough. Like we're good. You can go. You can go.
Cicadas are so noisy in South Carolina right now.
I heard this.
They're calling the cops on these bugs.
And what are they supposed to do? Arrest them?
I don't know. I don't know.
noise
Could you
complaint?
imagine the little
Noise complaint? No, I can't. No, I can't. Why? Because no. That's a no. That's a no.
When Danish policemen pulled a woman over, she locked herself in the car and refused to speak to the police. Entitlement.
All right.
Entitlement.
All right.
She refused to talk to the police. So then what? That was it?
Yeah, that's just what it says.
Nothing else. No.
Nothing else.
I want to know what she did.
Me too.
I want to know, why did we pull her
I
over?
wanna know.
You know why? Because I'm nosy.
I am too.
No, for real.
I am nosy McNoserson.
We're outside. The minute that woo woo, snap.
I will be vacuuming my sidewalk.
I'm done with you.
Did anybody know on May 4th?
May the 4th be with you.
Right. This was last year, and nobody talked about this, and I'm shocked because who the fuck dumped hundreds of pounds of pasta in New Jersey?
Ew.
Yeah, just dumped it there in the woods.
100 pounds
Where
of
the fuck did you get that much pasta?
Oh, who made it?
Right.
Who made
Probably
it?
the person that dumped it, girl.
Wild.
No.
It's craziness.
No.
No.
Could never.
I just want to. It's so wasteful.
It is.
All right, now here's a topic that's really going to get to you guys. So, moving on with my conspiracy corner. This isn't really conspiracy corner because technically either a bill is being passed or they're in the process of passing this bill, but basically our vegetables are filled with vaccines. So,
I believe it.
Absolutely. Everyone always knew that the government was putting something in it. Now it's just becoming legal.
Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? People are going around talking about bananas. And I like me a good banana sometimes. A regular banana. Yellow banana from the grocery store.
You brought it up. You brought it up.
All right. But no, the actual story is that there are fake bananas out there, and there have been people, and they're showing it on social media, where they're opening bananas as per normal, and when they try to pull the banana apart, it's like rubber.
Shut the fuck up.
It's like rubber.
The fuck up.
And they like twisting it, and they can't break the banana apart. And then there's other people, like, people are being very like cautious of their bananas now, because they're saying there's certain bananas that are actually, they're saying they're organic, but they're not organic.
And nobody's saying the brand?
No. I don't remember. I think it was Dole.
Okay.
And,
okay. Genetically modified. Got
right.
it.
They're genetically modified. Right, and now people are like,
Chiquita could never. Chiquita
could never. Mm-hmm. She would never.
Right.
All right. So, but a lot of people are going around talking about bananas and how bananas are like, they're not real. Mm-hmm. They're fake. But it's true though, because if you look at bananas in the Caribbean, if you look at bananas in Africa and all of that, they don't look like bananas here. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. They look different.
Literally today I saw a post where it said, in everywhere else but America, like it said, America, wake up, a majority of your food is banned in all these other countries.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, you have to step out of the US, or sometimes in the really major cities, to get like really good fresh food. So like, I believe it. I believe that they're using our food with pesticides and vitamin and things that shouldn't be in it, and growing it and modifying it, and we're consuming it. Yeah. And the crazy thing is we're also wasting it. So you have to get out of this country to get good food or proper food. No GMOs. It's funny how other countries are like, yeah, America's just full of GMOs. It's just, yeah. And it's
why does it taste like that?
Right.
Why is it different?
Right. Modified food. And I'm like, oh, hell no. How is just America being known for this? Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not falsified stuff. So the fact that they're even passing a law to now say that they're legally doing it, like, bro, you're not telling us anything new.
No, right.
You know, it's wild that,
But all the people that don't get like vaccines and stuff, like, I know, like, they just shit their pants.
I'm surprised they are, because they should know what they're putting in their bodies at this point when we're living. Like,
unless you are actually growing your food.
You might have been vaccinated without knowing you got vaccinated. You just ate a fruit that man vaccinated your behind,
and all of a sudden you got Pfizer flowing through your body.
You know what I'm saying? when you didn't want it, now you got it.
There's a lot of people out there that are like, I don't eat anything unless it comes from my garden, and that's the reason why. Because you don't know, when you're buying stuff from grocery stores, they're flash frozen and then brought back and unfrozen and then put out for you, which is why a lot of our fruits and vegetables go bad very quickly. This 100%. Is me doing a lot of research and other things and being bored at 3:00 in the morning. Right. But
that's research is TikTok.
Yeah. Yo, R.I.P. TikTok soon. But still,
I thought you were gonna sneeze. Yeah. I was like, oh my god.
No, R.I.P. TikTok soon. But just be careful of what you're eating. Yeah, because it's the truth. It's 100%. Definitely the truth.
100%.
So I was watching some other TikTokers, or not TikTokers, other podcasters, and I want to know what your opinions on BLTs are. As New Yorkers, what do we think of BLTs?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato on a roll.
Right, but what do we think of it? Does that hit?
It depends who makes it. Because I've had a bad BLT where I wanted to throw it in the man's face.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna, you're not gonna burn my bacon. You're gonna make sure my mayo's on that roll, because you can't have a BLT on a hero. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion.
I feel like that's too much bread.
It's too much. bacon ain't that. You gotta have
Right.
18 different slices of bacon on
Right,
that.
right. And all the salt, yeah.
And it can't be regular bacon. It gotta be Canadian bacon at that point.
Right.
Or you gotta have turkey bacon. Look, there's certain levels to this.
And like your tomatoes can't be fat sliced with that.
Y'all just being disrespectful. I'm just saying, y'all just being super disrespectful, sitting here talking some crap. Canadian bacon. The hell? Talking about
On a
veggie
hero.
bacon, turkey
Veggie bacon.
What?
Nobody was talking about veggie bacon.
I'm gonna need you to throw yourself away. Okay.
Nah.
When
If
it's on a
you
hero,
want
it's different.
a BLT in New York, it's pork.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true. Yeah.
It's
Let me tell
done
you
at a
something.
deli.
Yeah.
It slaps with
good
turkey
deli.
bacon too. I'm gonna just say it depends who makes it.
No,
I've been disrespected by having a turkey bacon BLT, and I was like, "What is this?"
Mm-hmm.
And they said it's a BLT. I said it's a TLT.
Oh,
It's turkey, lettuce,
yeah.
tomato. I said because that's not right bacon. This is not proper bacon. And I was just like, I asked for bacon. They're like, we don't do pork bacon. And then I've had a beef bacon, and I was not happy. No.
What
no,
the
no,
fuck?
no.
What is
Disrespect.
beef
Because they're freaking
bacon?
fancy. They don't do pork. And I was like, that's all that, you should have said that in your thing. I'm not
What
doing
is
it.
beef bacon?
I have been so disrespected. I went to a Dunkin'. In Queens,
Uh-huh.
not knowing that, they do things differently.
Yeah.
I ordered a BLT
Uh-huh.
and on a croissant.
croissant.
I got to the car, sat down, opened
And
it up,
you was getting ready.
and I was about to chomp on it when I seen it looked a little green. And I was just like, oh, what's up with this bacon? And I pulled it out, and it's a slab of bacon with like green streaks in it.
Was it
And I-
liverwurst?
No.
why
That's
you
not
say
what it was.
Liverwurst.
What I didn't know about this Dunkin' specifically was it is a kosher Dunkin', and they only serve kosher food for the area. So if you want a regular BLT, you are not going to get that. You're going to get a veggie bacon, and they're going to put that on it.
That just made my stomach
I just got
turn.
hot flashes.
When I
It
tell
made my
you, I
stomach
could not
turn.
get rid of. I tossed the bacon. I ate the rest of it, but I was so disappointed.
I would have walked back in there.
You gotta
I'm
be
like,
careful
I need
where
to
you're
get-
getting as a New Yorker. You gotta be careful where you're getting your BLT. That's all I got to say. If you want it authentic, you go to Authentic Deli and you get it done right. You tell them, because we've gone to the city.
Yeah.
The man didn't know how to make a BLT. I want to
How
slap
he
him
gonna
into his
ask
next
me
life.
what's a BLT?
I
He
wanted
gonna
to take
ask
him out.
me,
I
what
want-
is a BLT?
I said, what's
And
a BLT?
how do I make
and
that?
I was, he's like, what's a BLT? And all I think was, well, you want to see Jesus. Because how
For
you
real.
going to be here in New York and not know what a BLT?
And you
Right.
working at a deli.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, disrespectful. She had to tell him what to use. Disrespectful.
I said, here's the roll. He said, you want mayo on it? Yes.
Girl.
And don't be crazy with the mayo. Don't be slathering mayo on it, because too much mayo gonna kill the whole sandwich.
And I need to see your tomato slices.
No, I
before
started
you do
looking
that.
over. I said, if he don't know how to make it, and I started getting mad. I was tight walking around that store, tight, because he's gonna mess up my sandwich. And I asked for a simple sandwich. I didn't ask for nothing crazy. I didn't ask for Chipotle chicken on a roll with everything, with
know what-
mozzarella cheese.
You know what really grinds my gear?
Someone who don't know how to make a sandwich. That's right.
What really grinds my gear is when you go, you order your hero, and you say extra sauce, whatever that sauce is for you.
And no matter.
All right.
Right.
Don't let me fucking bite my hero and it's dry. All right. Drier than the Sahara Desert. Okay.
May it be ketchup,
Wait,
honey,
no,
mustard,
no,
anything.
No, when you say extra sauce, that means there's already sauce in the sandwich.
Right,
I'm
but
just asking for more
example,
on the side so I can add my more, or like you said, extra sauce. Like if I go to Subway
Yeah.
and they say, "Oh no, keep going, put
Right.
more extra sauce on
Right.
there," you're putting more on top of what's already on there.
right.
So
Don't fucking one line my shit.
So why is it?
Why is it dry?
Right, right. What did I do to ruin your day? because I'm on my way.
No,
Especially when I'm in a rush and I'm like,
it's not what you did.
And I order my hero ahead of time.
It's not what you did. It's what somebody else before you did. It's who hurt you before I got it.
No, for real. For real, because I came in all cheery.
Question,
I said good morning.
right,
I asked you how your day was.
Your question should have been, why are you taking it out on me? That should have been your question. Not how I hurt you. It's why are you taking it out on me?
Because I
give them the look with the puppy dog eyes.
Yep.
And you just give them the look because I didn't mean I came in giving you rainbows and sunshine. I didn't know
for real.
Somebody popped a cloud over your head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
I'm paying.
I'm done with both
customer.
Right. I be bragging about these heroes.
Exactly.
And you finna give me one line of mayo.
Right.
No.
Right.
And then charge me for the extra that
That's
I
a
didn't even
negative.
get.
Because I'm breaking that sandwich in your face.
Right.
That's a
And
negative.
it grinds my fucking gears because it always happens when I'm on my way to do
When I
something
gotta go
and
somewhere.
I can't turn around and get the extra mayo.
Sorry.
Okay, and then or when you don't have my apple juice. Who the fuck is drinking all the apple juice and why you ain't?
You know what? You ain't lying. I've gone to the store and I've looked for that Tropicana apple juice and I've been looking around and I'm like,
All of a sudden, everybody
I
likes
don't got no apple juice up here. What's going on?
I don't
Y'all
even
like
see
apple
Mott's
juice?
apple juices on the shelf no more.
Disrespectful.
What's
It's
happening?
just disrespectful.
I think if anything is grown to a mass amount, is
I'm telling you.
apples.
No. The
Shoot.
delis ain't doing it. They say it's too much.
They say it's too much.
They
It's
They giving you the
crazy.
water apple. Yeah, girl, you already know.
This
what is
Tropicana
it
has-
called? It's not juice.
It's drink.
It's drink.
It's a drink.
Apple drinks now. That's right. There you go. Don't ever get an
I
apple
don't
drink.
want that shit.
Well,
I
that's
want
what they
juice.
give you.
I
It's
want
the deli store.
juice
100% juice. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
It's sugar
you.
water.
or a juicy juice.
Yeah,
box.
all it is sugar water.
Sugar water apple.
Shoot.
Yeah,
Sugar
girl.
water apple.
Nah, it's got like
Done.
it's certain delis, special delis that you gotta find.
Mm-hmm.
It's like hunting for Waldo. It's
And then you gotta
Literally,
pick
yeah.
up the right
You know-
one too, because you got if you get country apple, it tastes different.
It tastes like shit.
I'm so tired. You know what? I
Country
saw
apple.
and I had like
Or
I
the one that
bought
they
it.
try to make it a cider.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
nah.
nasty. You shake it up and
Nah, only unless you go to like an apple orchard, please.
yeah.
Yeah,
Apple
it's-
cider at an apple orchard is different.
I was so shook when I went to a deli and they actually had the Tropicana strawberry and banana. That is like the rarest thing you can find because you know they have the little boxes.
Yeah.
And they used to be able to find it anywhere. Now it's
I've never
hard.
heard of that.
It is delicious.
Girl, you are missing
It
out.
is delicious.
What? You have to have a Tropicana strawberry and banana.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think it was also with orange juice. Delicious. Hard to find. You can't find it in
Can't
any store.
find it.
It's like a big drink or nothing.
I never.
It's wild.
It's so good.
My thing for a while was pineapple orange Tropicana.
That one was
Yeah.
good
Oh
too.
my god, that hits.
Yeah.
Can't
That with
find
a little
it.
bit of Hennessy.
Can't find
But
it.
I'm gonna wrap it up on my end with my segment. I'm just gonna throw something funny, a funny activity for all the gals and ghouls out there. If you ever wonder what you look like when
I'm just laughing now because I already know.
if you ever wonder what you look like when you're eating a banana, please put your phone on camera towards you, above you, take a picture, and please send it to our inbox. We promise it's going to be hilarious for you, your partner or partners, and your friends.
Wild.
Done.
Wild.
What kind of fish are you?
So if you have any comments about all the tidbit facts or about Criss Cross's corner, definitely leave a comment. We'll definitely bring it up and definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about it. All right, guys. So we're going to head straight into our recommendations for the day. And mine is pretty simple. I am a museum head. And I absolutely love going to various museums. And here in New York specifically, there's so many that you can see. There's actually a whole museum mile that you can visit the various museums in the area, like the Met, the Metropolitan Museum, Guggenheim. There's just so many of them. But one that I had gone to earlier this year and had such an amazing time, I'd never been, was the City Museum. And it really breaks down the whole of New York from its inception, when they came to New York and built it. And New York is actually was the first city in America. So it really broke it down from the beginnings all the way to where we are today and everything in between. The whole museum is definitely dedicated to the city and its growth and its populations, different artifacts, its journey, where we are today, how we are still growing and where we're going, especially as New Yorkers. We've seen how the 5 boroughs have definitely changed within the last few decades, and just where we're seeing where the projects are going and heading. So if you are really interested in New York City, regardless if you live here or if you want to visit, I highly recommend the City Museum. It is fairly cheap, under $30, and it is quite an experience. So definitely one of my highest recommendations. Please visit the City Museum, the City of New York Museum.
All right. So my recommendation is very near and dear to my heart because it is what it is, and my favorite order is a taro milk tea with bubble. It's kung fu tea, yo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You have me in my feelings.
Love me some kung fu tea. I will stand in line for that. I will order 3 to get a discount to get 1 free.
100%.
Yeah.
All right.
I love their green tea.
My go-to order is a taro milk tea, not the green tea, the milk tea. And it don't even gotta have the bubbles in it. My new one that I've been doing, it is a lychee punch tea, which is green tea cold in a medium with 50% sugar, to die for.
I'm done.
So I recommend, if you have a great tea spot, because I am such a tea drinker, definitely check out Kung Fu Tea if you would like to try something different. Try a small, get your sugar level, and you'll enjoy. My recommendation, Kung Fu Tea.
My recommendation is always a Netflix watch at this point. But it's one of my favorite happy and sad movies.
All right.
It's been on Netflix for quite some time. This is a 2019 flick from called Marrige Story.
Is that one with Adam Driver?
Yeah, and Jessica and
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. It is a 2.5 hour movie roughly, but it truly melts my heart and breaks it at the same time, because you watch the ins and outs of a marriage that was once magical and fell apart, and you watch them fall back in love and out of love and try to understand each other, and they do understand each other, but they love each other. They have a kid or a child, and they love this child with all of their hearts, and that's the main concern of the entire thing. But eventually the message of it is all, as much as you love each other, you have to love each other from a distance and watch each other love other people, and so on. I am just a big diehard of Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver. So of course I've seen this movie a trillion times and I cry all the time. But yeah, that is my recommendation. I don't want to spoil it too much because then I'm just giving it all away. But it's definitely a good watch for ladies and the fellas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Okay, I definitely heard of the movie and I saw clips of it, and I have been told it is not the easiest to watch. So yeah, if you're a sentimental person, be prepared, have some tissues ready.
There you go.
Even if you are a person who doesn't cry or let your emotions get too overwhelming for you, I still think that there is a place for those people to sit and watch it, because Adam Driver plays such a solemn person in his marriage, and it took his marriage falling apart to realize how much love was given to him.
And a lot of people miss that.
Right.
All right. Well, it sounds like a really good watch. So, you know, if you guys watch it, let us know. And if you do any of our recommendations, please let us know. We would love to hear. And please recommend for us. We would love to try some new things.
Yes.
So, thank you guys again for listening. This has been
My Kinda Convo.